Welcome back, YouTube. Here again, 2007 Honda CR-V, and we're going to be doing a set of spark plugs. I'm going to show you how to do this so you don't strip out the head, show you how to torque them all down, put them all back together, step by step. Let's get to this. Here are the Iridium spark plugs by NGK, ZFR6AIX-11S. We need to remove this spark plug cover here. So you can use a 10mm on these bolts. There's 4 nuts that hold it on. They're just 10mm. After getting the cover off, you're going to have 2 studs and 2 bolts to get to the coils. Make sure you pay attention where they are. So you have, starting from the back of the engine, you have a stud, bolt. And take these out with a 10mm. You're going to need a deep socket to get that one out, the studs. You're going to push the little clip right there on the blue connector and pull the connector off of the coil. After pulling the clip off, all you do is pull the coils out, set them on the windshield. That allows us access to the spark plugs. Before removing the spark plugs, make sure your engine temperature is cold enough where you can just hold your hand on the engine and not be burned. Otherwise, you can strip out the aluminum threads on the head. You're going to need an extension and a 5/8 spark plug socket that has a little rubber in it. And yeah, just put this in, lefty-loosey, and pull out the old spark plugs. Before installing the spark plugs, you're going to use some anti-seize on the threads. You don't need a lot, just enough. There's the old spark plugs. They look like crap. But yeah, and then we're just going to put these guys in, tighten them down, and then we're going to start reversing all the steps that we did to take the old spark plugs out. Grab yourself some dielectric grease. You're just going to put a little bit here. You just want it to... you don't want the boot to stick to the porcelain, so you're just going to put enough here, put a little bit of here. Call it a day. It's good enough. Don't be putting the whole tube on this stuff. Reverse the steps. Like I said, you're going to plug in the coils, slide them in, put your bolts back in. Remember, from right to left, it goes stud, nut, and then get those all tightened down. And then we're going to put the cover back on that you took off, and the spark plugs are done. Thanks for watching this video on this Honda CR-V. Hopefully it saved you some cash, and hopefully you can do a lot more by yourself nowadays and screw those scummy dealerships. Till next time, wrench on.